Hey people, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining us, being part of the channel, and liking and subscribing. Guys, across the English-speaking world, you're going to want to hear this, okay? You're going to want to really hear this. Hear this out really well, okay? Okay, you heard it here first. Hopefully a bigger channel will take it and run with it. Okay, so you're seeing what's happening in Toronto. You saw a price correction of 40,000, and then it went to like 80,000. Now it's 140,000, and we've been kind of in the GTA and the Greater Toronto area. Pay attention to this, guys. You're starting to see an oversupply on the market. We've been saying this for over 10 years on this channel. We just didn't make this channel a year ago and started talking about housing crashing. We've been talking about it and talking about these bizarre anomalies of incredible amounts of money laundering that's been funding this housing damage, misplacing middle-class citizens, wages nowhere in line with what housing should be, and stuff like that. This is old news, so I'm not going to get back into it. What I do want to get into is something that's very important, and this is something that's being thought of. Are you ready for this? Due to the oversupply on the markets, which may cause a chain event reaction and collapse the markets as interest rates start to go up to curb inflation, they're actually thinking of creating a selling permit to sell your house. What? Yeah, a selling permit. A permit where basically you get it, you have to print off the PDF through the government website, and why you want to sell your home, where you're going to, and this is going to stop the mass exodus of people fleeing to the United States with the money, because that's been a big issue. People will sell their home here for $2 million, a menial home. So people watching this in the States like, okay, dude, if you buy Shaquille O'Neal's home for $2 million, I mean, you're going to get $2 million back. No. These people homes went up $200,000-$300,000 a year. Okay. And 3-bedroom homes. We're not making, so pay attention. So what's going to happen now is a lot of people just go to Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Texas, and buy 200 acres of land with a home, maybe with an unsanctioned garage or something on the property for $200,000-$300,000, like nobody's business. $800,000 if they really want something out there, But that's American. No, when you sell your home for 2 million Canadian, that's like 1.5 million American. So what they want to do is to deter people from selling in Canada and going down to the States and retiring at 30, 40 years old, depending on when they bought their home in Canada. Because the money laundering pumped up these houses so much, and the artificially low interest rates has destroyed the entire complete Canadian middle class. But the problem is, and it's a video that we did 3 years ago, where 80% of people living in Toronto that are homeowners or condo owners have been eating off their properties, like surviving through a second mortgage or through some sort of line of credit. Now, the permit is going to be very simple. You print it off. Why you're selling your home? Where do you plan on putting the proceeds? What's your outstanding debts? And basically, they're going to allow you or give you the green light, allow you to sell your home on the market. This is something they're thinking about to curb the oversupply on the markets. And this is something the Canadian government has been thinking about. They thought about doing it back in 2016, 2017, when Vancouver put the foreign buyers tax on and everybody was putting their homes on the market. And then the foreign investors went to Toronto and Seattle and destroyed those two markets, ripped them apart, and they're causing that mass exodus of people in Toronto moving out to the GTA in 2017, because that's when it really started. And okay, so it's no secret that these English-speaking countries like Australia, New Zealand, and the UK have been competing for money. It's no secret, right? But here's the problem now. Now, if you own and you're looking to sell, apparently there's a questionnaire form. They're going to call it like a questionnaire form or whatnot. It's free. But they basically want to know what you're going to do and why you're selling. And do you think it's a good time to sell even though there's an oversupply? So basically, they want to curb the oversupply on the market, and that's what it is. And I wanted to make this video for you guys to tell you guys, everything is becoming federalized. They're going to federalize what you think. They're going to federalize when you go to the bathroom. All your big box stores will become federalized. Mike, that's impossible. The corporations built that. They own that. They're going to be taxed to death. I'm paying $4,300 in a town with 2 stoplights and no infrastructure. $4,300. Anyways, I just wanted to put this out there. Selling permits coming to curb oversupply on the markets. And they're not going to call it permits because you're not going to pay for it. They just want to know why and where the money is going. Who is your realtor? Who is this? How long have you... They want to go into a specific questionnaire to talk you out of putting your house on the market. Anyways, hopefully a bigger channel could grab this and actually run with this, because this is something in the making, and this is something that they've been working on, and they kind of scrapped it, and now they kind of want to redo it now because of the tensions that are building up and this housing powder keg that has been developing pretty much since the 2010 Vancouver Olympics. That's how long it's been going. That's why I left the big city, bought a home free and clear with a down payment I was going to buy a house in Vancouver for. Because, mind you, the house I was going to buy for $1.4 million went up to $2.24 million, I think it went. Or almost $3 million, actually, when I was following it. But the problem is the extra headaches. I just prefer to not be in that situation and be in incredible amounts of debt. I'd rather just be humble, happy, sell my toys, and just live a very simple life. Because if I would have, then I would have had to pay back that debt, then I would have had to borrow, and then I would have made back, I don't know how much more, but would it have been worth it? Maybe. Would I have been happy? No, not at all. And that's what matters in the end. Let me know what you guys think. Permits or pre-permits to sell your property because of curving oversupply on the market. Hopefully a big channel can take this and run with it and be the hero of Canada and release this information, because then they'll start doing this in Australia. They'll start doing it everywhere, because the governments want to be governing every aspect of your life. Anyways, Mike Martin's here. Thank you for watching. I have spoken.